Warren Buffett is known as the greatest investor of our time. He didn't get there overnight. On the road to the top, he avoided certain habits. We are going to be discussing that today. He spent his life immersed in the world of money, not the flashy, social media-fueled kind that promises instant gratification, but the quiet, enduring kind that builds empires behind closed doors, generation after generation. Through a rigorous degree in finance, a qualification in accounting, and a demanding career in investment banking, Warren Buffett uncovered a profound truth that eludes most. Wealth isn't merely about how much you earn or inherit. It's fundamentally about how you think, act, and endure over time. He learned to interpret numbers not as cold data, but as revealing narratives. Each expense, purchase, or impulsive swipe of a card telling a story of discipline, distraction, or destiny. Through this perceptive lens, one core lesson emerged clearly. Most people don't lose money because they lack earnings. They lose it because they repeat the same subtle, destructive habits day after day, year after year. It's not ignorance, it's deep conditioning in a society that glorifies spending, normalizes debt, and disguises financial vulnerability as outward success. That seemingly affluent man in a sports car might be teetering on bankruptcy, while true security lies in restraint. A select few, like Buffett, learn to defy this system entirely, mastering their impulses before conquering their fortunes. Born in Omaha, Nebraska, Buffett never chased luxury or fleeting trends. He cultivated endurance and patience. While millions sprinted toward superficial symbols of success, Buffett walked deliberately, embracing habits that others dismissed as mundane. This video delves into those 9 transformative habits, the pitfalls ordinary people stumble into, and the disciplined choices Buffett made over a lifetime to avoid them, revealing how simple, consistent actions can forge not just wealth, but lasting freedom. Habit 1. Paying yourself. First, the foundation of Buffett's empire. Warren Buffett learned early that the first bill you pay determines the trajectory of your life. Most people prioritize everyone else, the landlord, phone company, subscriptions, or momentary impulses, leaving only scraps for their own future. Buffett reversed this entirely. From age 11, when he bought his first stock, he treated saving as an unbreakable rule, not a leftover option. He preferred modest living over breaking that commitment. This wasn't deprivation, it was strategic direction. Every dollar saved was like an employee working tirelessly for him, building his empire over time. Meanwhile, the average person traps themselves in a relentless cycle, earning, spending, surviving, and repeating, which feels dutiful but gradually erodes potential. Buffett shattered that pattern by paying himself first, even in uncomfortable times. To him, saving wasn't an afterthought to life. It was the guarantee of freedom. That single, repeated habit became the bedrock of his vast wealth. Not a flash of genius, but disciplined consistency that compounded into brilliance. Habit 2. The debt trap. Why Buffett chose freedom over borrowing. Debt creeps into modern life as a silent companion, beginning innocently, a credit card swipe, a small loan, then evolving into chains, masked as convenience. Dinners on credit, phones on plans, cars exceeding monthly earnings. Society deems it normal, even essential. Buffett viewed it differently, as a surrender of control over time, peace, and choices. Even with modest means early on, he refused borrowing for consumption, opting to walk rather than finance a car, or wait instead of buying on credit. In the 1950s, as peers leveraged loans to project success, Buffett focused on genuine value creation. He borrowed only strategically, for growth that outpaced costs, like acquiring businesses yielding more than owed. Bad debt, to him, was anything not repaying itself. By avoiding it, he maintained serenity through market crashes and economic shifts. Most chase comfort via borrowed funds. Buffett built it through independence. This choice separated fleeting illusions of wealth from enduring reality. Habit 3. Avoiding the noise. In a world addicted to multitasking and endless stimulation, Warren Buffett's focus shines like a steady lighthouse amid storms. He ignores trends, avoids scrambling to keep pace, and simply filters out distractions. When markets flood with panic, headlines blare crash, and investors flee, Buffett remains unflinching. The stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient. he wisely noted. This patience endured through trials like the 1970s oil crises and 2008 chaos. While others let fear drive decisions, Buffett relied on thorough research, core principles, and a long-term perspective. It wasn't fortune favoring him, it was deliberate silence amid uproar. For Buffett, clarity arose not from overactivity, but from selective listening. Most react impulsively to noise, losing ground. Buffett's habit of tuning it out preserved his edge, proving that in investing in life, less distraction yields greater gains. His composure turned potential pitfalls into opportunities, building wealth through calm endurance. Habit 4. Avoiding lifestyle inflation. A striking irony defines Warren Buffett, a man worth over $100 billion, yet residing in the same modest Omaha house purchased in 1958 for $31,500. While most escalate lifestyles with rising incomes, upgrading homes, cars, or luxuries, Buffett resisted entirely. He recognized that unnecessary expenses erode future freedom, chipping away at compounding potential. That flashy sports car owner might be debt-ridden or bankruptcy-bound. Buffett never sought to appear rich. He aimed to be rich, deriving value from internal security, not external validation. In the 1980s, as CEOs splurged on mansions and jets, Buffett's routine stayed simple, driving himself, enjoying a basic McDonald's breakfast, prioritizing wealth growth over appearances. Success for him wasn't measured in possessions, but in the power of choice. By curbing inflation, he expanded liberty, allowing money to work uninterrupted. This habit, living below means without fanfare, ensured his wealth compounded quietly, turning restraint into an unbreakable advantage. Habit 5. Avoiding emotional decisions. Markets fluctuate wildly. Fortunes shift in swings, driven not by poor picks, but by unchecked emotions. Buffett grasped this deeply. Money flows from the impatient to the disciplined during crises. From the 1970s oil shocks to the dot-com bust, 2008 meltdown, and 2020 pandemic crash, his weapon was composure, not complexity. As panic headlines raged and sellers stampeded, Buffett studied calmly, calculating and waiting. In 2008, amid Wall Street turmoil, he invested billions in firms like Goldman Sachs and General Electric, spotting long-term value in the chaos, reaping massive profits later. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful, he advised, living it as philosophy. He detached emotion from choices, drawing on history, data, and patience, embracing boredom as true investing's essence. While crowds reacted with fear or euphoria, Buffett reflected with reason. Mastering emotions granted him peace beyond money, the serene confidence born of discipline, separating him from those who chase fleeting highs. Habit 6. Avoiding the one-sided game. Saving is the starting point for wealth, yet Buffett knew it alone falls short. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die, he declared. Most cut back on small luxuries or hoard leftovers, but Buffett balanced saving with multiplication. Early on, while peers merely stashed cash, he acquired small businesses, reinvested dividends, and harnessed growth over time. He didn't frugalize for frugality's sake. He used savings as seeds for passive income. Ordinary folks save post-spending. The wealthy invest up front, adapting life to remnants. Buffett excelled at both, safeguarding earnings while amplifying them. He avoided waiting for ideal conditions, creating opportunities instead. True wealth isn't hoarding, it's momentum, where money operates independently. By playing both sides, protection and proliferation, Buffett built an empire that sustained him effortlessly, proving balanced habits outpace one-dimensional efforts in forging lasting prosperity. Habit 7. Playing the tax game better than anyone. Death and taxes are certainties, but Buffett realized taxes are malleable through knowledge and strategy. Most complain annually, Buffett analyzed them perpetually, viewing the system as incentive-driven. Wealthy individuals don't evade. They optimize via ownership over wages. He invested through tax-smart accounts like IRAs, reinvested dividends to defer taxes, donated appreciated stock to minimize gains, and held long-term for reduced rates. All legitimate, all purposeful. Every dollar retained from inefficiency fueled further growth. While others labored for more income, Buffett structured to retain more, letting assets compound with minimal drag. When questioned on his secretary's higher effective rate, he highlighted systemic biases favoring investors, not boastfully, but educationally. Taxes became a battlefield he navigated wisely, aligning with rewards for value creators. His approach wasn't avoidance, but mastery, ensuring every dollar served his vision. In the end, he embraced both inevitabilities, but dictated terms for one. Habit 8. Waiting too long to invest. The costliest form of procrastination. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now, Buffett says, encapsulating his early investing ethos. Most delay starting, awaiting higher earnings, safer markets, or full comprehension. Buffett acted at 11, buying his first stock with curiosity fueling billions through time's magic. Invest $1,000 at 20 with 8% returns, and it grows to about $22,000 by 60. Wait until 30, and it's roughly $10,000, a steep procrastination penalty. He deems this growth the eighth wonder, rewarding starters and penalizing hesitators. Avoid the trap by beginning modestly, automating contributions, and prioritizing consistency over perfect timing. Markets fluctuate eternally. Your persistence compounds. Buffett's riches stemmed not from luck or secrets, but early action, patience, and allowing time to amplify efforts quietly. Delaying isn't caution, it's opportunity lost. Embrace now, even minimally, to let growth build momentum toward financial independence. Habit 9. Ignoring continuous learning. Buffett's mornings feature a quiet ritual, reading newspapers, reports, and books for hours before the world stirs. Not obligation, but investment. Knowledge grows like money. Most halt learning post-education, leaning on stale insights for evolving challenges. Buffett evaded this, dedicating 80% of his day to reading, honing judgment, and patience. Charlie Munger advised, "Go to bed smarter than when you woke up," a mantra they lived, constructing an empire through contemplation. While others pursue trends, Buffett delves into history and fundamentals, forging connections unseen by most. In distractions flood, lifelong learning is his edge, compounding wisdom that withstands crashes. It's not rote memorization, but mind sharpening for superior decisions. As peers fade, Buffett sharpens, growing richer and more relevant. The lesson: treat learning as daily compounding. Read, reflect, evolve. It's the ultimate asset, yielding clarity and timeless advantage in wealth and beyond. In conclusion, in a speed-obsessed world, Warren Buffett's life reminds us that genuine wealth is subtle, layered through silence, restraint, and overlooked principles. He shunned every temptation others embraced: quick fixes, ostentatious displays, constant distractions. Instead, he forged endurance, mastering self before fortune. While crowds sought shortcuts, Buffett chose the patient path, avoiding habits that sabotage potential. His billions matter less than the wisdom and freedom they afford. Success hinges not on gains, but on evading foolishness, saying no to impulses that undermine dreams. Reflect. What subtle habits erode your progress? Buffett proves change is possible at any stage. Begin modestly. Pay yourself first, skip debt, read daily, invest now. Let discipline compound into unshakable strength. Wealth isn't innate genius. It's deliberate choices, sustained over time. Act today. Avoid one pitfall. Adopt one habit. Your future self will thank you, as Buffett's enduring legacy inspires. The smartest moves are often the ones you wisely never make. You wisely never make. You wisely